icicles. So can we just take a second to celebrate the fact that I have survived my first week of actual full-time proper responsibility. Crazy, I am an adult teaching. It was a lot, but it's been really exciting, and I'm just really kind of buzzing for just life and the future. But in the near future, the very near future, I am especially buzzing for the fact that my next Spooky Box Club came. So I really wasn't too sure how this filming malarkey is going to go down while I am, like now I am working. But one thing I cannot resist is a Spooky Box Club. So this Spooky Box Club did come yesterday. I've seen a couple of posts on my Facebook page, my Halloween one, Haunted Gore group. A couple of people have posted that they unsubscribed to the to this service, to Spooky Box Club, once they opened this box. So I'm like ever so slightly concerned. But let's open it up. I believe this is a gardening themed box, which is so exciting. I'm super into my plants at the moment, so if this is a gardening themed box, I am fully down. Oh my goodness. Something in there smells so good, although I'm really hoping it's not tea, because every time they give me the tea things, I never actually use them. I end up just giving them to my mum. So, we have our classic Spooky Box Club box. Completely standard in size. I'd say probably average weight. Not the heaviest, but definitely not as light as last month's box. And here is the sticker. It says The Witch's Garden. I like the kind of black background with these kind of somewhat realistic flowers in front. I think that looks really cute, so I'm really excited to see what kind of things are in here. If there's anything kind of floral patterned like that, I will be excited. And ultimately, if there's anything gardening or plant or like flower related, I will also be excited. They did do a gardening box. Oh, this must have been about 4 years ago. They did a gardening box. There were like acrylic gravestone, like herb planter thingies, like label things in there. There was like a little purple fabric, like it was meant to go on your belt, I believe, and you put like secateurs in it, which had like a little spiderweb on it. So yeah, that's all I can really remember from that box. But it was many moons ago, so let's see, maybe they've repeated items. To be honest, I'll be happy if I get either of those things again. So let's open it up. As always, I will be opening this fully blind. I haven't had any spoilers of the contents. All I have heard spoiler wise is that some people haven't enjoyed this box as much as others. So I mean, it's good I haven't got any spoilers, but like hopefully the box won't be awful. So let's feel. Oh, there was some flip-floppy feeling thing in there. So I've got the cheat sheet, which is green, so I'll just put that to the side. And then next up, oh no, not a, is that a hat? Have they given us a cap? They've given us a cap. Okay, I can feel like a ribbon on the back of this cap, which is really interesting. I've never had a cap with a ribbon on. I'm hoping it will cover my head. Yeah, it's like a covering head one. Feels like there may be something embroidered on it. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Okay, so it is a cap. Granted, we have never got one of these before, so that's pretty cool. Probably not something I'm going to be wearing to school, but it is a cap, and it does say Gravedigger on it. It's got these like little bits of like flakes of like woody, like wood chip on it, but I don't know if that's off something else. So it says Gravedigger on the front, and that is embroidered in there, kind of like gangstery. I don't really know what, like thug life font, if you know what I mean, but it says Gravedigger. And then on the back, I really like this bit, it says spooky, and then it is kind of all tied together with this big ribbon. I've never seen this on a cap before, but I think that looks really cool. And yeah, it is sewn into the inside, so you can't actually take it off, but you can definitely tighten it. If you want to make it smaller or bigger, you do have that option. It seems like a nice, like a well-made hat, if that makes sense. It doesn't look like cheaply made. It does look like a nice sturdy hat, so that is good. So let's see. Oh, fits first time. Love that. I have to say, like, caps don't really suit me. When I was younger, I would have worn it sideways because I was just so thug life like that. But yeah, this is cute. The only thing is I can't wear it backwards, which is a shame because I just like can't see. But yeah, it is a nice cap. I guess like maybe I would wear a cap in the summer. I don't know, it's not something I've ever thought about, but it feels comfortable. Like it fits me and like it's gonna be keeping the sun off, so that is cute. So first item I actually do like. Not something I would have ever bought or something I would have thought I needed ever, but something really cool to have, I think. So first item I like. Okay, next up, oh, there's like really weird shaped items in this one. There's like something in a cardboard box. It's like one of those like kind of like how do I describe it? It's like that shape. I'll just show you. So it's like a cardboard box. There is a sticker on the front and it says it's a mini. Oh my god, what? There's a mini. This sounds cool. I'm too excited to read it. Mini hanging apothecary plant vials on jute string. This just sounds really cool. This is what I'm thinking of. It's like those like the little strings that are all like tied in knots and then little glass things. So is it a DIY? It says it's a set, so I don't think it's a DIY. Oh, it says ready to fill. Oh my goodness, it's been too long off a wait. Ready to fill with plant cuttings, air plants and succulents. This is awesome. Mini display. Decide which way you want to hang your mini glass vial bud vases. They can be hung vertically from a single loop at the top and attach the string, or you can hang them horizontally to make an additional loop at the end of the string. Maybe I'll open this before I read all of the instructions. But if this is what I'm thinking it is, I am super excited about this. I was actually looking at some of these. Oh, it is. I was looking at some of these in IKEA the other day. So basically it's like a set of glass vials. I mean, you could just hang them up like that and just have it as a garland. It's like a set of glass vials, so they're either saying you can just hang it up from this loop and have them hanging like that, but like they would sort of be hanging sideways, or you can put a loop on this end, which I probably will do, and hang it across, and then they'll be hanging like that. So it is really simple and definitely something that, like, if you are watching this and you don't get Spooky Box Club but you would like something like this, I would recommend not paying for a Spooky Box Club one. You can go to the works and pick up like a whole pack of these little glass vials for a couple of pounds, and then it has string tied around it basically. You could make some of these really easily, but like the fact that they're here just saves me time and a job. Definitely something I have been looking into buying something like this, so I'm actually really excited about it. Gather together plant cuttings or any small flowers of your choice. Fill the bottles with water and arrange the cuttings to make a cute display for your bedroom, living room, kitchen or office. Here are a few ideas. So daisies, forget-me-nots, air plants, succulents and soil. Herb clippings like lavender, rosemary, thyme. You can also use to display dry plant seeds or pods. Whew. Pop a great little plant cuttings, but remember to change the water often if you decide to do this. So that is really cool. I mean, ultimately you could fill these with absolutely anything. When they're hanging like this, they won't like tip over, I don't think. So yeah, mini potion bottles, which I think is quite cool. Simple and I think a cheap thing to produce, but I love this idea and definitely something I will be using. So let me carefully put those down there, and they are glass as well. They're just plain glass vials, but they are glass, they're not plastic. Next up in here is, oh, it feels like a lolly. Yeah, so we're definitely getting quite a few of these. They've kind of gone back to these Gourmet Lollipops, which I think has been a pretty mixed review, like a mixed reaction to this. I personally liked getting the like pound sweets, like, you know, the refreshers and the love hearts. I kind of liked those things just because you've got something very different each month. But I know some people kind of saw them as what they are. They are like pound sweets and they would rather a gourmet lolly. Personally, I kind of liked the surprise of the other one, but, you know, a lolly's a lolly at the end of the day. Lolly is a lolly at the end of the day. But a bubblegum lolly, or is it a cherry lolly. But this lolly is the best, and they should always put this flavour in. I am legitimately going to save that for straight after this video. So next up in here is, oh, okay, so this feels like it could be tea. Maybe that's what I'm smelling. It's just like a little packet with something in it. Yeah, it looks like tea. Blackberry and mint, caffeine-free fruit and herbal tea. I always just give these straight to my mum because she uses her little tea strainery thing. I'm a very boring hot drinker. Like, I like a mocha and a hot chocolate and just a PG tips. It does smell absolutely gorgeous though. That smells absolutely divine. What I actually have done with some of this tea before is, I think it was a peppermint tea. I sprinkled it in little pots and I put them around my sink, and it just makes my sink smell like gorgeous all the time. Potentially, if you were really looking for things to do with this, put a little bit of the tea in those, and then you'll have like vials letting off like amazing scents the whole time. So yeah, we got some tea. I know I said I didn't really want tea. I kind of was just, I don't know why, when I think of like gardening, I just feel like there'd be like dried tea leaves in here. Okay, so the box is feeling quite empty now. There's something quite flat, cardboard. I'm thinking maybe it's seeds or something. Ooh. Oh, awesome. This is so cool, actually. My Gothic Garden Black Flower Collection. A selection of black blooming flower seeds for your garden. That is awesome. So follow the instructions provided inside to grow your spooky flower patch. Quick and easy to grow for beginners. So inside there is a black, crystal clear black, no, a crystal clear black pansy. There is a Sweet William black prince, a black ball cornflower, and a hollyhock jet black. So that is really cool. And I'm assuming it's just like a little kind of cardboard brown envelope. Okay, so inside, oh wow, inside there is like a ton of, oh, just threw some away, a ton of information about like how to actually plant these, which I won't bore you with. And then there are these like little packets of seeds. I mean, there's only a few in each one, but it does say it's to make a little flower patch, so that is really cute. Like a tiny amount of each one. Hang on, I threw one on the floor. There you go. There's like a tiny selection, but I guess when you put them all together, there is kind of enough for a little kind of flower patch there. I haven't actually read to see if these are perennial or not. So yeah, I haven't quite decided if I want to put these in a flower pot, like a big flower pot, or just like straight into the garden. But that is really cool. I'll have to also look at like what kind of months that these are suitable for, because like potentially when we paid for this box, maybe they would be like suitable for that month. But I've learnt my lesson. When it comes to planting plants, don't just plant them willy-nilly throughout the year, because they just don't survive. You gotta follow the instructions. Okay, so next, where is my box gone? Next in here, there's something in bubble wrap. It feels like a little circle, like a bell. Oh, okay, it looks like it could be a tea strainer. Oh, that is so cute. I love this. Okay, so it is a tea strainer, but on the end of it there is an amethyst. This is gorgeous. I can't believe that people were saying that they were like unsubscribing from this box after opening it, because I definitely feel like this box has had a lot more stuff in it that well, I know it's kind of personal, isn't it? More stuff that I have really liked. So this is a tea strainer, so it'll go perfectly with the tea. Now I'm thinking about it, it's been a really, again, it must have been about 4 years since they sent us the first tea strainer. So there's been a lot of change, I'm sure, in their subscriber base since then. So a tea strainer here, really good for that tea. And then it's on a simple chain. So I'm guessing like this chain would probably hang like that, so there would be your tea inside the mug, and then down the outside of the mug you'd have this amethyst, which I just think is gorgeous. That is so pretty. And definitely if you're not someone who needs a tea strainer or is ever going to use a tea strainer, I would just be happy with the fact that there is a raw piece of amethyst on there. That is gorgeous. I mean, buying a piece of amethyst like this is easily going to cost you, you know, anywhere between like £4–8. Like, it is a really gorgeous piece, and it is quite bulky as well. So yeah, that is nice, and you could very easily just take that off the little hoop and just have it as a necklace. I think that would make a gorgeous necklace too. But yeah, I'm really excited about that. I don't know if it's because I was like really building myself up to have a box that I didn't like or what, but I'm just really pleased with these items. I don't know why, this just seems like a really nice creative item. Like, they could have easily just given us a tea strainer or a tea strainer on a chain, which I think would have jazzed it up a tiny bit, but the fact that it's got a little amethyst hanging off, I think is really cool. And you could obviously use this for something else. You could hang this off just a hook and maybe even just put the tea in it as it is and just have like a little pod of smelliness. But yeah, this is really cool. It's nice and easy to open. It just pops in, open and shut, if that makes sense. And there's a little kind of slot that you slot together, and then you push this down and it like locks in place. But that is really, really exciting, and I'm kind of excited to make tea now for my mum because I highly doubt I will enjoy that. So this is just the bubble wrap. So oh, okay, there is a couple of items. I'm really pleased because I think I just felt a pin, but first I'm gonna feel like I found like but first there's this organza bag. I'm feeling it. It feels like it's a necklace, but with a really chunky pendant on there. Oh, is that a lobster? Or is that a sloth? Is that a mummified? Oh, I think it's a mandrake. Oh my goodness, I thought that was a mummified sloth. Can you imagine? Oh, I love that. That is so cute. Such a nice chain as well. Oh, I wonder if this is sterling silver. Oh, I bet it's not going to be sterling silver, but it's so gorgeous. Maybe stainless steel. This is nice. Oh, what? I would think I was just like really negative about this box to begin with. I think this is so awesome. This is definitely the kind of thing like I am subscribed to this box for. So let me zoom you in a little bit so you can see this little guy. He's like a little mandrake. He's got like little rooty legs and rooty arms. He is so highly shiny. I hope that it's kind of picking up the detail because of his shine. But I love that, and he's got this sort of like very smiley face. I hope you can understand why I thought this was a sloth though. I hope I'm not just going crazy. But he's got all these roots twisted around him, and then there's a little leaf coming out the top, which is gorgeous. And then I'm sure I saw, oh yeah, a little kind of root hanging down this side. He's actually got his own loop which is moulded into him, which I really like. I love this piece. This is so cool. I wonder if it's a custom piece for them. The chain is nice and chunky. We usually get a very kind of thin chain from a spooky box card, but this is a really nice, like chunky, sturdy feeling chain, and I cannot express the weight of this. This is a weighty piece. It does also have an extension chain as well, which is always really handy. I am a fan of like my weighty necklace, and this has a good amount of weight to it. Definitely if you're not a necklace wearer, or perhaps I know some people don't want to wear this kind of thing as a necklace, this could be like an awesome key ring. But yeah, that is so cool. I'm absolutely loving that. Oh, that's so cool. I really hope this is stainless steel, because this is becoming an everyday necklace if it is. I am so happy with that. What is going on? I had such bad, like such negative expectations for today. Okay, and then last off in this box, no, maybe, oh, we've got the thank you card here. So the last actual thing in here is a pin. I'm so pleased there is a pin. I think last month I was really considering unsubscribing, and one reason was because there was no pin in there. And the pins are something which, like, I will happily spend like up to sort of £10–15 on a pin. So buying a box for £25, like, to me, I think like I'm just buying a pin, and then the £10 is all kind of just extra goodies. But when there was no pin last month, I was just so disappointed. But here is the pin. Oh, it looks like it's like a scythe. What's it called? A scythe. It literally says it on the thing. But this is really cool. Oh, it's really big as well, and I love the style. Let me get my pin board. Do you know, last time I got my pin board, and yeah, I got my pin board, and they didn't even have any pin in there, and I just felt like I had just jinxed it, so I didn't bring my pin board this time. Oh, I'm so excited. And I have to admit to you as well, while I'm here, I did open a couple of pinscriptions off camera. I still have like 4 filmed that I haven't edited. I don't know why. What is wrong with me? I don't know why. But I did get some new pinscription pins, so I'll just quickly show you those while I'm here. I might as well save me having to make a like confession video. I got this heart which has spiderwebs in it. I think you'd seen that before. What else? Oh, I got this gravestone that says Tomb Sweet Tomb. And then, how have I lost another pin since I literally last looked at my pin board? Oh. Up here I've got a new one. I got this one, which is like a little broomstick, and I got this writing that says Spellbound, which is really cool. But as you can see, this pin that's from Spooky Box Club is in the same sort of style, that black and silver. It does say that it's a you reap what you sow scythe pin. Oh my goodness, so hard to say. But it's like this little cutter. You know what it is, you know, the Grim Reaper thing, and it says you reap what you sow. I love that. I mean, it is only 1 pin back. It is in the middle, so hopefully that means it won't, oh no, it is slightly more to the top, so hopefully this won't be kind of flicking around too much. But yeah, it's a really substantial size. Definitely a good pin, I'd say, to wear on a black dress. It would show up really nicely, and I'm really pleased with this. I don't know if I would have bought it, but I really like it. Definitely, like, there's a few things which I'm like this. I wouldn't have necessarily bought it, but I really like it once I've got it, and then I'm like, huh, no, how would I live without it? So cool. Right, I'm going to stick that, oh, it is a bit of an awkward shape. I'll stick it right at the top of my pin board. And it's gone in there quite nicely. So yeah, just up there. My pin board's definitely filling up, but then I'm missing a few random ones. I need to have a bit of a search down where I keep my pin board. My pin board, actually, I just have it hung up, but I feel like pins have been disappearing off of them. And I know some of them must be on like dresses and like clothing that I've worn. But I think after this I may need to go on a bit of a pin hunt. But yeah, I am super pleased with that. Oh, I'm feeling so happy. Like, what a fantastic end to the week. I was kind of thinking like, oh, I've had such a good week, I don't want to kind of end it on a downer. But anyway, where is my cheat sheet? There it is. So, definitely loved this box. So much better than the last one. I'm like faith restored in Spooky Box Club. So I have the custom made Grave Digger cap, which is this. Not sure how much I'm going to wear it, but I just think it's like a hilarious like item just to have. The custom made plant hanger, which, as I said, is really cool. I'm really glad and like pleased with it, but definitely like if you're after one, I wouldn't spend like the money that Spooky Box Club charge for their individual items. I'd just make one. The blackberry and mint tea, the amethyst crystal tea ball infuser, which is custom made. I really like that. That's so cool. The Gothic Garden flower seeds, really pleased with this. I'm looking forward to actually reading about them and seeing. Custom made Screaming Mandrake necklace. It doesn't say that it's sterling silver, so I'm going to just think that it's not, which is really sad. I'm just going to wear it as much as I can until it goes brown. I know I moan about Spooky Box Club jewelry because it does turn like a funny colour, and like it does make my neck go a funny colour after a while, but this is awesome, and I'm really hoping it holds up. If not, I'm gonna have to see if I can like get this dipped in something, but it's so heavy, and cold as well. It doesn't feel like a cheap metal, so like maybe they just couldn't fit it on. Like, I'm just gonna like pray that's what happened. The custom made pin, which is you reap what you sow, and also the bubblegum lolly. So that is everything that we got in this Spooky Box Club, and I have to say I'm really excited about it. These Spooky Box Clubs cost around £25 a month. It does depend slightly where you live and your postage and things, but like I honestly, like, for the first time in 4 or 5 years since I've been getting Spooky Box Club, did start to question whether or not I should carry on getting this this box, this subscription. And after last month's lack of a pin, I was considering perhaps like the end is nigh, like and leave it while it's good. Well, you know what I mean, that thing. Like, I was thinking of leaving, but I have to say this has genuinely like restored my faith. And since so many people were posting that they didn't like this box, I think I already had like an elevated sense of negativity to it. But I'm definitely gonna send, like, I know Aishling was feeling a little bit worried about it too. I'll send her a message 100%, tell her that I think she will love this box. Hats off to Spooky Box Club, you have redeemed yourself for me, and definitely I think I'm going to stay subscribed for a while longer. I'm just going to take it month by month, but at the moment I'm going to continue being subscribed. So that is absolutely awesome. As always, I will leave all the information as to how to subscribe, where to find this box, down in the description below. If you didn't gather from my little spiel about these, they do sell all of these things individually. So if there was one item that you really liked and you would really want to buy, you can buy it off their site, but the prices when you're buying them like after box release are so elevated. They're so expensive, so I definitely recommend keeping an eye out on eBay or Depop. I did sell my previous box. I'm not going to be selling anything from this box, but the last box, the Basic Witches one, I did sell. I think I actually posted it on Facebook, and then someone bought it through Facebook but did it through my eBay, if that makes sense. Like, they found me on Facebook and then I like showed them to my eBay. But definitely eBay and Depop, I'd say, are your main places that you can buy Spooky Box Clubs. If you guys have anything you'd like to sell from Spooky Box Clubs, please do feel free to sell them on my Halloween page. You don't have to keep asking me every time, honestly. If you've got anything to sell on the Haunted Ghoul group, please go ahead. Just please be reminded that as an admin, I take no responsibility to anything that gets lost or any scams or anything like that. So that's in your court. But yeah, I'm really excited. I definitely feel like it's about time to finish off the tiniest bit that's in this bottle. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have a spooktacular Halloween. If you do have any question or comments, please leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I will see you next time. Bye!